My name is Jamal Hill. I'm a professional swimmer for the United States of America, and I'm in the business of saving lives. That business started at a young age when I learned how to swim at 10 months old. Swimming was a passion for me. I actually joined my first swim team when I was only 6 years old, and my very first job was as a lifeguard when I was 16. So this thread of aquatics has been there my whole life, and it's opened up so many opportunities for me as I look at the world and I see how many people aren't allowed the ability to learn how to swim purely because of lack of education, lack of resources, lack of finances. It breaks my heart, and quite frankly, it costs a lot of people their lives and their safety. That's what drives me. I'd give you a day in the life here for Jamal Hill. Up at 4 a.m., I read, I pray, I have a strong spiritual life. I take my first call at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's usually a language practice. We teach lessons all over the world, so I'm constantly practicing my Spanish, my French, to be able to work in some of these other colonized countries. From there, 6 a.m., I'm out of the house. I go and do my personal training as a Paralympic swimmer for the United States. I train from about 6 to 9 a.m. every single day. After that, I get my coffee. I'm back on the freeway headed to the home office. And then I'm in office hours from about 10 to 12, working with our teams around the country, around the globe, organizing our swim lesson events. From 12 to 2 is when we get out into the streets and we actually run swim lessons. So we just finished a campaign last week. And then at 2 o'clock, I come back into the office and I get into those emails. I get into those work hours that everyone loves. And as of late, I've been able to end my work days around 5 p.m. So 5 p.m., I shut it all down and I decompress. I spend time with my family. That's the day in the life. Only about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I was nominated for an ESPY award, which is ultimately the Grammys for athletes. It's the biggest award show for athletes in the country, arguably the world. I was nominated for the Muhammad Ali Humanitarian Award. And so as we talk about the globe, and we talk about, arguably one of the greatest athletes to ever grace the planet, it was a great honor just to be nominated for that award among so many wonderful humanitarians and athletes in the world. That said, really what this globe is about ultimately is, there's no getting around it. We live in a global community. It is a global economy. Globalization is more real and ever present than ever. What the right hand does 100% affects the left hand, and it always has, but now we get to witness it in real time. So more than ever, we have a responsibility, again, not only to ourselves and to our immediate family or to our immediate neighborhoods, which is, I think, where everyone should start. However, that responsibility grows to our global community. And we can't be thinking about what is good for me at the cost of what is potentially just gonna be dangerous to my neighbor. And when it comes to Muhammad Ali, again, we're talking about the greatest here, man. In today's world, 100% respected and revered. However, during this time, I think a lot of people know what was not really loved by a lot of people. Refused to go to the Vietnam War, refused to ultimately pick up arms. And that was very controversial. That was not something, that everyone loved him for. But ultimately, I think his ability to stay strong in his faith, his ability to come in and out of athletic prowess at the highest level, being the heavyweight champion of the world, and ultimately also just reflect a high level of humanity. There's no doubt that Muhammad Ali made a lot of mistakes during his career. I think that that combination of integrity and humanity is something that all of us could aspire to. Definitely something that I aspire to on a daily basis. The best way to get involved and support my work is to reach out to the Swim Uphill Foundation. So Jamal Hill, he swims. Swim Uphill is ultimately a mission. It's a calling for anyone who wants to overcome obstacles or to help others overcome obstacles, mainly human right, accessible swim education. Swimuphill.org on your web browser, swimuphill.com on any social media. If you just look up Swim Uphill, DOTORG, you'll be able to find us. And trust me, there's plenty of calls to actions, whether that be financial resources, whether that be time resources, whether that be expertise resources that you want to give or become a part of our organization. There's a space for you, and we're going to put you to work saving lives.